a little bit there, and we'll get that trimmed off of there. Okay. The next thing I like to do is, for me, because I'm on an airline breast, is I'll hold the chicken like this. Okay, and I will score around that wing bone all the way around. Okay. And then what I want to do is I want to pop it off of there. And sometimes if I didn't do a good job scoring, there might be some left, but in this case it came off fine. Okay, so we have our wing bone. Now I'll do the same over here. By holding the chicken this way, it also gets the weight of the bird pulling down on it, which makes the scoring better so you don't miss anything. We just want to go ahead and we want to, again, pop it off like so. Okay. So now we have two nice clean wing bones. All right. The next thing I like to do is we're going to trim off this excess fat. Okay. And then we want to clean out the wishbone area back here. Okay. So what I like to do is take my knife and scrape it down. Just nice and clean. What this does by scraping it down is it sometimes makes it easier to get that wishbone out, so it doesn't snap on you. It doesn't guarantee it, but it helps to get it out of there a little bit easier. Then I'm just going to push down on the top where it connects to the breastbone there. Okay, first, just a little bit. And it still breaks. It's okay though. Just make sure you get it out. You don't want to have any pieces of that wishbone in there that somebody's going to eat. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. All right. So then I like to take and make a cut this way, and then at this side of the oysters, there's this side and there's this side here. Make a cross cut here like so. Okay. Then I'll take cut here, here, and what I do is I get my thumbs down in there like this, and I'll just pop those joints like so, so that they're now disconnected there. And then finally what I like to do is to make sure that I get as much meat as I can off the tail end here. Down underneath as well. You can see where I scored it there. And then I'll get my knife and I'll set it right inside that joint. And if I just pull across, it pops right out. Trim that up. We'll trim that back. You'll see the oysters right there. Okay. And now I'll do the same on this side. Okay. And I'm going to again hold my knife in there, just pull, and there's the oyster. And set it there like so. Alright, so now the next thing we want to do is the breastbone runs along here. I like to pull that skin nice and tight. You can see it then, okay? And on one side of the breastbone, I will score. Press my knife right up against the breastbone there. Now, for this side, I'm just going to go ahead and peel this back. Okay. Now for this side, it's a little bit different because right here we have a lot of meat, and if I go straight this way, I'm going to leave all that meat behind. So what I want to do is bring my knife first, just kind of clean that out there, so I get all that meat there. Okay. Now I can go with my knife on this side of the breastbone and peel this back. just like so. Press down. Okay. Now I want to look at this carcass. Not a bad job. A little meat left here, a little in here, you know, but still it's not that bad. Then I can take this, separate it like so, and I can use this for stock. Okay. This is still usable for stock as well. Now we want to clean this up a little bit. First of all, what I want to find over here, any cartilage left behind on that meat. I don't see any. Okay. Then I want to just trim this breast up, this excess fat here. Now the question always comes up, what about the tenders? Leave them on, take them off. It's going to depend on your operation. Okay. Some will like to take them off, save them, and use them. I always left mine on. It just was what I preferred to do. And then there's just a very edge here where all I want to do is press, cut that off. I don't want to chip the bone. I just want to get that soft cartilage off of there. Do that with my stock stuff. Okay. So we have our breast. Finish this one up. Again, a couple things I want to look for: that cartilage, excess fat, a little bit of cartilage here. So we just take our knife very carefully, go up underneath it. A little more on this side. Okay. Trim that up, get that out of there. And then just double check it, make sure there's nothing left under there. Again, I just want to get my knife right on that little bit of soft cartilage right there. Press, pull it off of there. And I don't want to splinter. All I'm doing, and the reason we do it, by the way, is that in the cooking, this allows that the blood to cook through the chicken, and so then it cooks a lot better that way, if you will, for an airline breast. If you don't take it off, you'll get that blood that'll come out and it'll look like the chicken's not done all the way. So this opens it up and allows that to finish cooking properly. And for our leg and thighs, I'm going to separate my leg and thighs. So to do that, what I like to do is just come down. Now, here I can keep going if I want, or I can stop. Okay, I like to go all the way down because that opens this leg up a little bit. And if I want to use it, or if I want to debone it fully, I can do that as well. Then I come down this side of my thigh bone and open that up. And then right between where the two connect, pop it free like that. And then what I like to do is I take my knife, get it underneath there, and I go down just about right there. And if I'm real quick, I can pop it off there like so. Okay, and then there's a little bit of cartilage there. I want to get that out of there. And then we can separate these two if we want. Trim up a little bit of the excess fat. Same with our thigh. This up. It's slimy. Over here. Give a little fry here. And let's over here. I run my knife right along that thigh bone. Come around the knuckle, and then I like to go right down the leg, like so. I can open it up. One of the things you can do with a chicken like this, if you debone the leg out and the thigh bone out, you can make a stuffing, just a simple stuffing, and stuff it back in there. Pull the skin back over it, sew it back up just by taking toothpicks, run it through it, take string, lace it like you would a shoe, and you can sear it off and roast it off, and then just undo that, and then slice and serve. Okay. And again, I'm just going to run my knife right down there, and then if I hold it just right, and just real quickly, pop it off. Of course, then you got to be careful because sometimes you get the oyster. Separate the two. Trim some of this up. And on the legs too, I didn't show it on the other one. Look for any loose cartilage here like that. Get that out of there. Because you don't want loose cartilage on the chicken leg people are going to eat or choke on. Trim up our thigh. Look for any cartilage. I don't see any. Hold it back up. So we can still use the wings. It's two. We have 2 legs, 2 thighs, and 2 breasts. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. It's just a different way of doing an 8 cut, but it makes it, for sauteing airline breast, and maybe if I wanted to or had to add another portion of the chicken, I could use the thigh, I could use the leg, and I could even do something with the wings. Okay.